What's going on, guys? It's Gendo here. Hope you're having a good day and welcome back to another edition of the world's first. Of course, if you're still enjoying the series, please go and hit that like button. Now, today we have a daunting task ahead of us. Of course, we got to start with Manchester United, but then we follow that up with a match versus Aston Villa. And of course, before we get to that, we got to go over how we fared so far in the Premier League. And let me tell you, it's been nothing but bad. Yes, there's that regression back to the mean that I was talking about, and as soon as I said that we were going to be facing off against Liverpool and Tottenham, I already struck L's in the book, and that's exactly what we did. We lost 3-0 to both of them, pushing us further down the table. We were able to stop the bleeding just a little bit by pulling 5 points in our next 3 matches against QPR, Watford, and Southampton. Against QPR, we came away with a 2-2 draw with Martinez and Borthwick Jackson getting the goals there. A 4-1 victory away from home at Vicarage Road, and with Bailey, McGinty, and Liam O'Neill coming away with goals there. And then once again, another draw, another 2-2 draw, this time versus Southampton. Ashley Bailey and a Soton own goal, giving us both of our goals on this day. But then we went right back to our losing ways against Swansea away from home. Phil Curtis, you'll know about him in just a little bit. He was our only goal scorer on this day as we lose 3-1 to the Swans. Now, as I just mentioned, Phil Curtis getting his first goal for the club, a name that you did not hear over the last couple episodes, and that's because I just recently brought him in due to a little bit of a striker crisis. But as you can see, not bad stats, the 27-year-old Welshman with a 15 finishing, 15 composure, a 12 off the ball, and some decent physical stats on him as well. Looks to be a great player, and like I said, he is coming in the midst of a striker injury crisis. Take a look at the names at the top and you will see exactly why I went out and got Phil Curtis. I only had 2 fit strikers, Anthony Steer and Mike McGinty, and in the Premier League, that's just not going to cut the mustard. Taking a look at the 2 that were injured, Liam O'Neill, he's going to be coming back. He had himself a twisted ankle, and then the big one, Stephen Edwards. He got himself an injury in that Spurs match, a lower back stress fracture, which put him on the shelf for the next 2 to 3 months. Fortunately, he's going to be out for another 4 more weeks, but still, I needed to do something about that. I wasn't going to roll with 2 strikers, hence why I got Phil Curtis. And of course, losing all those matches, not picking up the results where we should have, did drop us down the table. No more lofty heights of top 5. We are now down to 12th place, 17 points through 14 matches, sitting right around us. It's still pretty bunched up in the middle of the pack, but as you can see, the players at the top, the teams at the top, are starting to roll away with it. Arsenal and Chelsea running 1-2, and they're 8 points and 4 points clear of everyone else. So, yeah, like I said, mid-table would be the best option. I've said this back in League One in the Championship. For our first season, we can somehow end up mid-table. That's perfect. I just don't want to end up in the bottom 3. And what better way to fight yourself out of being in the bottom 3 than going up against Manchester United? Yeah, we're boned. But this is the lineup we're going to use today, 4-4-2, of course. And we're going to have Dionisio Silva in net. Jesper Anderson, coming back off of his injury, is going to be playing right back, which moves Daniel Henry inside. Borthwick Jackson and Stephen Hendry will be the rest of the back 4. In the middle, we have Neil Cooper, Lewis Dunn, Yakimo, and Ashley Bailey. Sitting up front, Phil Curtis and Mike McGinty. It's Manchester United. I'm not expecting a lot of fireworks, but if we can just get a goal and say that we got a goal against Manchester United, I'll be fine. So let's just kick off and see what happens. Free kick for us. Ball coming inside to Neil Cooper, but that was not really a good enough free kick. Why is all my players... Explain that to me. Why all my players were all the way up and I only had 1 player sitting back? That's not how you defend. Lewis Dunn with a great interception up to Phil Curtis, but we get the ball right back. Curtis still trying to flip it out to the wing, and you just can't break it through. We just can't break it down. Was that Samuel Umtiti? I think that's Samuel Umtiti playing for Manchester United. No worries, though. Perich coming inside. Oh, my God. Oh, here we go now. Highlight for us. Lewis Dunn putting it inside of McGinty. It's cleared away. Moen can't hold on to it. Moles, he's running free. Defender can't take him down, and this is... wow. Ball coming inside now, McGinty into Curtis. We are actually trying. De Gea with the save. Borthwick Jackson. Wow. David De Gea still at Manchester United, putting in some work to keep that ball out. Manchester United clearly the faster of the 2 teams as they're looking really well in this counterattack. Luke Shaw, yes, that same Luke Shaw still on Manchester United, 13 years on. Ball coming inside, well, I mean, there's just no way we could have defended that. I mean, you figure it was only a matter of time before they broke us down. They're obviously the better team, but at least we held them scoreless for 43 minutes. You know, at least take that one. And we can take the other positive that we have more possession than them. Can't do anything with it, though. We have had 8 corners this match. Free kick on the edge of the box, Marguerite into Peric, and it's 2-0. I mean, it was an indirect free kick. Usually, it would go straight in off of a direct free kick, but credit the guy. I mean, we still can't defend free kicks in this game. Free kick for us now, Anderson. Flip it over the top to Moen. I mean, if that was the AI, Moen would be plastering that into the back of the net. The fact that we don't have a goal from that free kick is criminal. And there's a full-time whistle. I mean, it was a foregone conclusion. Let's not kid ourselves here. It's Manchester United. We weren't going to come away with a win. Like I said, if we just would have come away with a goal like we should have, I would have taken that as a little bit of progress. You know, to say, hey, we got a goal versus Manchester United, and then we need to build upon that. Right now, there isn't a lot that I could say we can build upon. Right, on to the supposed easier match of Aston Villa. Also, fun side note, we have the third round of the FA draw coming up, so let's just draw all teams and see where we lie. There we are. We're actually going to be away against Southampton. And yes, that is a team that we lost to earlier in the season, so maybe we can exact some revenge on them in the cup. Who knows? Right then, so we got the second match today versus Aston Villa, and this is how we're going to line up. Dionisio Silva, always going to be in net unless some freak accident happens to him. But we have a little bit of a change on the back line. Gabriel, Martinez, Borthwick Jackson, Hendry will be the back line this time. In the middle, we'll have Cooper, Dunn, Fowler, and Bailey, since Jakob Moen, with his yellow card last match, getting him a suspension. And then sitting up front, a returning Liam O'Neill, and Phil Curtis will be the strike partnership on this day. It's Aston Villa at Villa Park. I'm not expecting a lot of fireworks here either, since they are sitting in 8th place, but we can always hope for the best, right? We're gonna suck. What? Wait a minute. Wait a goddamn minute. Anthony Martial? Is that a loan? That's not a loan. Anthony Martial has gone to Aston Villa. Can you believe it? Can you believe it? Paired up with Collie Woodrow and Irving Lozano. Irving Lozano is such a great Mexican player, not gonna lie. But wow, Anthony Martial. Okay. Alright, I know what I'm dealing with now. Aston Villa doing really well. The ball does, in fact, get through to Martial, but it's saved away by Silva, and it's going to be a Villa corner. Look at this ball coming inside. Lavo through, just inside, Sordio. Ronnie Sordio. It's his first goal of the season because, of course it is. I am a first goal magnet. It's 1-0 to Aston Villa. We were doing pretty good on the other end, but we just couldn't finish our chances, and here, off of a set piece, Sordio rises highest into the back of the net. The villains being true villains today. Stick my team onto a controlling tactic, and they do the exact opposite of what I want them to do, and that's hold on to the ball, control the ball, as Villa come again, and they miss it wide. They were very close. Thought it would have been a second there. I mean, this is almost exactly what I'm seeing from the Manchester United match. We go to control because I feel like we should be holding on to the ball more often than not, and Villa are just running right by us. If I switch to control, or if I switch to counter at this point in time, I feel like it's going to be even worse. So we just need to ride out the storm at this point in time. There we go. Nice long ball over the top to Liam O'Neill, but he's got several claret and blue shirts around him. It was a swarm of red in front of him. Lewis Dunn, though, to Lewis O'Neill. Oh, wow, what a great shot, but it's cleared away, saved. Corner kick, Neil Cooper now getting it inside. Borthwick Jackson was just about on the end of that. Gets it through to Fowler now. Is he going to take a shot? No, he is not. Well, it's at least good that I didn't make all three of my subs at the same time. Stephen Hendry is now going off injured. And the only left back that I have on the bench is Mark Bola. Jesper Anderson's more of a right back, so Mark Bola is going to have to come in. All three of my subs made. 25 minutes left to go. Free kick. Cooper out to Bola, the guy who just got subbed on. He can put in a decent cross, but instead goes to Voitalainen to Cooper. From one winger to another, we get ourselves the equalizing goal. It's his first goal of the season, and with just 22 minutes left to go, it's 1-1, boys, here at Villa Park. Let's go. I mean, Mark Bola, I thought he was going to cross it in, made the smart move, passing it off to Voitalainen, the loanee, and the cross just somehow gets through everybody. Cooper, the first one to reach it, and slots it in the near post, back of the net. 14 minutes left to go. A nice long ball from Curtis Nelson, who has been subbed on. He has got 16, I believe, for long throws, so he was very good in that aspect, but there really hasn't been anything like that. Oh, wow! Oh, I'm talking about his long throws, and the ball gets passed to Liam O'Neill, who then puts it into the back of the net, and we're in the lead, boys. Okay, forget about everything though I was saying about long throws and Curtis Nelson. Let's take a look at this passing. Curtis Voitalainen into Lewis O'Neill, Liam O'Neill. I'm doing the man a disservice by calling him the wrong name, but we got ourselves the lead. Let's close it down, boys. Took me by surprise that ball was going into the back of the net. Now we got 4 added minutes of stoppage time on the clock, but all of them have come and gone, and there it is. We somehow escaped Villa Park with all 3 points. It's a 2-1 final score to Sheffield. Can you Adam and Eve it? I'm very happy. I'm very happy with that. People have written us off. It was a great result, boys, for getting all 3 points. And with that win, that actually pushes us back up into 12th place. We were sitting in 14th at the start, 15th while we were losing. But the win pushes us back into 12th place. And now let's take a look at the schedule to see when we'll be coming back next. At the same time, I hope that Stephen Hendry injury isn't gone for very long. We're coming up to a winter window, but let's just hope that I don't have to rely on Mark Bola for too much longer.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Don't look at me. Jesus. Can it get any worse? I bring on Stephen Hendry, a guy who's just been putzing about the Premier League and the Championship, giving this guy a home, and then Aston Villa have to go and be dirty. That's his season. That could possibly be his career, too. Oh, Stephen. I'm sorry, mate. I'm really sorry. Well, it looks like I'm looking for a left back in this winter window. But for now, got to roll with Mark Bola. Right, so this is what the schedule looks like going forward. And to be quite honest with you, the next 3, you might as well mark L's on the side of them as well. Because Arsenal, Everton, Chelsea, loss, and loss. I don't see a win out of any of those. And then we have Brentford coming up after that, right before our FA Cup match versus Southampton. We could possibly steal a result here. I don't know. But Southampton, I feel like we should come back and try and exact revenge against them for what they did to us earlier in the season. I know it's the FA Cup. I know it's not something that I've been wanting to focus on, but extra money if we win. So maybe, just maybe, we should be coming back versus this match. Southampton in the very first match in the FA Cup, and then following that, Burnley in the league. And also, that's in the middle of a winter window, so we will also see what I picked up at that point in time. So, until that time, guys, this episode is over, and I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. If you'd like to, of course, drop a like on the video. Lets me know if you guys are interested in the series, and of course, you're new to the series and the channel in general, go and hit that subscribe button. Any comments, suggestions, questions, anything else at all, please leave in the comment box below. And as always, guys, this is Gendo, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, and peace out.